Good evening viewers, welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines. United Kingdom to invest $1.2 billion in India's renewable energy projects. Odisha government approves cogeneration projects of 15 megawatt capacity. Small-scale solar developers opted for exit option from GUVNL PPA. Bidders details of IREDA's CPSU solar scheme phase 2 with viability gap funding. Coming to the details. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and UK Chancellor of Exchequer Rishi Sunak announced the partnership at the 11th Economic and Financial Dialogue between India and the UK. Sunak and Sitharaman also launched the Climate Finance Leader Initiative, India Partnership to mobilize private capital into sustainable infrastructure in India, including solar, wind and other green technologies. Government of United Kingdom will invest $1.2 billion through public and private investments in green projects and renewable energy in India to support the India's target of 450 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2030. Out of $1.2 billion, CDC Group, the UK's development finance institution and impact investor, will invest $1 billion in Indian green projects between 2022-26. With this, CDC's existing investment portfolio in the Indian private sector stands at $1.99 billion. Both governments will make a joint investment to support companies providing innovative green tech solutions and a 200 million private and multilateral investment into the joint UK-Indian Green Growth Equity Fund, which invests in the Indian renewable energy sector. Earlier this year, CDC Group announced a $30 million facility to Tata Cleantech Capital Limited through CDC's Director Green Lending Facility. The facility is expected to help Tata Cleantech enhance efforts to avoid greenhouse gas emissions by increasing energy efficiency and e-mobility solutions. In January last year, India had signed a memorandum of understanding with Department for International Development of United Kingdom to facilitate the Indian Railways energy self-sufficiency. Odisha State Level Single Window Clearance Authority, headed by Chief Secretary S.C. Mahapatra, gave in principle approval to 10 industrial projects envisaging investment of around 2,172 crore, which includes 2 cogeneration units. The Clearance Authority approved the proposal of MASH Biofuels Private Limited for setting up a 360 KLPD ethanol and 120 KLPD extra neutral alcohol 10 megawatt cogeneration plant along with a bottling unit for ENA in Sonepur district with investment of rupees 260 crores. The proposal of Vibrant Spirits Private Limited to set up 100 KLPD ethanol along with 5 megawatt cogeneration plant in Barga district with investment of 100 crore rupees is also approved. 4 discoms affiliated to GUVNL had signed PPA at a tariff of 2 rupees 83 paisa per unit for 4005 small-scale solar power projects with cumulative generation capacity of 2501 megawatt under small-scale distributed solar projects policy, out of which GUVNL has received 2605 applications of generation capacity 1546.45 megawatt for one-time exit option offered by GUVNL. 1400 applications of generation capacity 955 megawatt will continue to set up projects under policy. The exit option was provided for the developers after many complained of project unviability following the state government's clarification that the projects under this policy are not eligible for any subsidy. The Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, the agency appointed by MNRE for the implementation of CPSU scheme phase 2, has released a tentative list of bidders. The bidders are NTPC Limited 2500 megawatt, Solar Energy Corporation of India 1200 megawatt, NHPC 1000 megawatt, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited 1000 megawatt, NLC India Limited 510 megawatt, Indian Railway Construction Limited 500 megawatt, Indian Oil Corporation 250 megawatt. As a result, the total tentative capacity comes to 6960 megawatt. As per the scheme, the power generated by the Government producers can be used on a payment of mutually agreed usage charges of not more than 2 rupees 45 paisa per unit for self-use or used by government entities either directly or through discoms. The maximum permissible viability gap funding is 55 lakh per megawatt. The actual viability gap funding to the government producer will be decided through bidding process using the VGF amount as a bid parameter to select the project developer. The MNRE has kept the option of reducing the VGF or even the upper limit for power costs depending on market inputs that it receives. Additional news today. IREDA signed a MOU with TANGEDCO for providing its technical expertise in developing renewable energy projects and fundraising. Himachal Pradesh State Electricity Board Limited is looking to repair the remote 40 kilowatt Bara Bhangal power project in Kangra district to restore power supply to the village. Gujarat State Electricity Corporation Limited invites bid for 35 megawatt of grid connected solar project with 57 megawatt hour of battery energy storage system at its Kutch Lignite thermal power station. Last date for bid submission is 29th September 2021. Coal India Limited invites applications for recruitment of 588 management trainees based on GATE score. 9th September 2021 is the last date to apply. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 204.68 million units of power for tomorrow cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night 3 rupees 21 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day 2 rupees 90 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening 5 rupees 26 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock 3 rupees 62 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 3 rupees 68 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. Thank you and good day.